I've heard of people that have been so convicted that they ask God to go away. They say, "Don't bother me. Get out of my head." See, we all know God is a God of love, one that'll never leave us nor forsake us, but he also listens to everything we say, and he sees everything that we do. Let's talk a little bit about that today in your morning cup of inspiration. See, God hears our every utterance. He knows our every thought. He knows our every move. He loves us so much. But the Bible tells us over in Luke 8:37 that the people of the region of the Gerasenes begged Jesus to go and leave them alone. So why was that? Well, Jesus had just crossed over from the Sea of Galilee, and in Luke 8, 27 through 33, we read, when Jesus got out on the land, a man from the town who had demons inside him came to Jesus. For a long time he had worn no clothes, and he lived in burial caves, not in a house. He was wild man. He was weird. When Jesus saw him, he cried out, and he fell down before him. He said with a loud voice, "What do you want with me, Jesus, the Son of the Most High God?" He knew who he was. So that wasn't just the man. That was the demon speaking. "I beg you, don't torture me." The Son of the Most High God knew who he was. He said this because Jesus was commanding the evil spirit to come out of the man. Many times it has taken hold of him. Though he had been kept under guard and chained hand and foot, he had broken the chains. That takes power. Broken the chains and been forced by the demon into a lonely place, which were these caverns, these burial caves. Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" And he answered, "Legion," because many demons were in him. The demons begged Jesus not to send them into eternal darkness. See, this whole story here is great for me right here. We still know that Jesus has the power just to command them now into eternal darkness. A large herd of pigs was feeding on a hill, and the demons begged Jesus to allow them to go into the pigs. So Jesus allowed them to do this. And when the demons came out of the man, they went into the pigs, and their herd ran down the hill and into the lake and drowned. Now, I would think all the people hearing that, they would come out and they'd start giving glory to God and rejoicing. There'd be Jesus mania going on everywhere. Even the man who had the demons taken out of him begged Jesus to let him go with him. But in Luke 8:37, we read that they begged Jesus to go away and leave them alone, for great fear had swept over them. So he did just as they asked. So be careful what you pray for. Some people get upset with God because things aren't going their way. They don't understand that his ways are not our ways. And if things aren't going just right, they'll turn their back on him. And that's the time when we should be getting closer to him, when we should seek him out, when we should really totally depend on him, is when we're not sure. And don't turn your back on him then. Lean in closer to him. You know, he will never leave you. He will never forsake you. God bless everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.